Mac Jones, a rookie with the New England Patriots. Tua Tagovailoa in the second year with Miami. You have Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, and he's close to being an elite quarterback. And Zach Wilson, the rookie of the New York Jets. You look at this division now, maybe people looked at the move that he was able to make on Tuesday. They say, well, I got to get ahead of the curve because all these quarterbacks in this division are younger than the guy I thought about was going to be the starting quarterback when it comes to Cam Newton.
You know, every handful of years, you go to a division, and that division has young quarterbacks that you think are going to be there in the long haul, right? You think about the Jim Kellys, the Dan Marinos, when they were in the AFC East way back then, or you think about as most recent Cam Newtons and the Matt Ryans and the Drew Breeses that were sitting in the NFC South. Now you take a look at this division, and from top to bottom, you got some talent. I don't know where Tua will finish up at, but if let's say, for instance, Tua for some reason for Deshaun Watson, that division gets stacked at the quarterback because of Josh Allen starting it off. Then you got a Zach Wilson, who a lot of people, in fact, Tony Romo, a good friend of mine and an ex-teammate, thinks that Zach Wilson will be a top 5 quarterback, 3 to 5 quarterback in this league in a very short time. So you look at Zach Wilson, then you move to Mac Jones, obviously, in his situation, the New England Patriots. So the quarterback spot is there to stay for the long haul in the AFC East. Now, how many championships can they get out of that? We watched that division be dominated and owned by Bill Belichick and Tom Brady for a long time. Now it's opened up for others.
Freddie, I love narratives. Fans love narratives to follow. So one of the narratives I saw yesterday was the Alabama quarterbacks, right? Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones, both starters in the AFC East. Who's going to pan out to be better? You know, Jalen Hurts, obviously, playing for the Philadelphia Eagles. I still consider him to be an Oklahoma guy, but that's a narrative that you follow. Josh Allen, second in the MVP voting. Emmanuel Sanders, Stephon Diggs, the resources that he has. Are they right there in the same class with the Kansas City Chiefs? That's a conversation I believe they are close enough. They are right there. They're in the upper tier. And then you get to, you know, the way this division just pans out in general. Everything about this league, even with Zach Wilson, I mean, Tony Romo, Key just alluded to it. When you see Patrick Mahomes' name in the same paragraph as Zach Wilson that comes from Tony Romo, that's a narrative I'm going to follow now. Mm-hmm. I'm paying attention to it. So up-and-comers, this league is going to be one of the most exciting divisions there is in the National Football League.
Here's the narrative that is completely 100%, and you guys know this, and everybody knows it now. The NFL is a second-by-second league. Mm-hmm. It's no longer year to year. It's no longer week to week. So more than ever before, when you got the biggest, baddest boy in the jungle, that's Patrick Mahomes, everybody is going to be compared to him. They compare Tom Brady at times to Patrick Mahomes because he is here right now.
Doesn't make it right, though, Freddie.
I didn't say
doesn't
it was
make it right, though.
I hear you. It doesn't make it right. But it is what it is from the standpoint of if you are going to push an agenda when it comes out of your quarterback or your team, you're going to compare them to somebody great. You don't compare people to nobodies. That narrative never works in the National Football League. So I get it with the whole thing with Zach Wilson, with Tony Romo, like he said, what he had to say about Zach Wilson. But here's the deal. It comes down to who's going to be the best in this division. And right now, many people are on that narrative that Mac Jones makes the Patriots a lot closer to the Kansas City Chiefs. He makes the Patriots a lot closer to New England. I'm not saying it's true, Key. But a lot of people have said that.
No, I know, but it's just they need to just let them just one game at a time. One game at a time. I think, you know, Freddie and Jay, the New England Patriots will look like the New England Patriots of the early years of Tom Brady, where they will dink and dunk, play defense, run the ball, play with 2 tight ends, and try to get out the game with a W. That's what they're going to look like. They're not going to look like the Patriots of 6 years ago, 7 years ago. It's not going to happen. They're not going to do that with that young quarterback. They're going to protect him and make sure that he's not harassed on a constant basis.
All I'm going to say is what if. I'm not saying it's going to happen.
You're not going to play the rhetorical game, are you? Not going to play the hypothetical game.
That's my role here.
I understand.
I am the fan.
It's a holiday weekend. So you can't do holiday hypothetical.
I can't do that on a holiday weekend. That's what Labor Day weekend's all about. So all I'm saying is there was no way that Mac Jones was going to be a starter. A lot of people were saying that. I understand that. I thought Cam Newton was going to be the starter. Regardless of how it happened, it happened. We talked about this yesterday, Freddie. People don't care about context anymore. It's our job when we go over history to remind people of the context, but the everyday fan is going to say, Mac Jones won the position. Fine, he wins the position. What if They protect him just enough. And those wide receiver core and those tight ends are just enough for this team to look like they were in the early 2000s. That's scary just to think about in general. All he has to do is remain cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's for a rookie quarterback. Hard to do, but it's been done before.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.